in Diablo 4, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I want to talk about. So we used to not have a damage mitigation. It's really easy to understand. But it also has a problem that is whenever we want to increase the monster's defense power, the only way we can do it is through increasing the monster. That means level 32 monster gonna have 10% more hit point or life than the level 31 monster. If you do this from level 1 to level 100, and at the end, it's billions of damage. And in Diablo 4, we show this damage number as a floating combat text. We cannot hide it. And so the
is pretty crazy. Can you see strongholds like on the map, like as you're kind of like traversing through Sanctuary? And
yeah, absolutely. Just so like
tons of these all throughout, all like as Sanctuary that they can actually either maybe like do a little bit later or come back to and so forth from that side.
Yeah, absolutely. There, like I said, there's multiple strongholds in every region, and one of the subtracts you die.
Yeah, exactly. That's when you question it a little bit. Yeah. So, and that's another question we get a lot is like, is hardcore going to be in Diablo 4? And yes, it will be. So that's when you would tell us. So it actually allows you to essentially just continue to add additional content to the game and change the world completely, because the fact that you can actually get new waypoints or a whole
also kind of like part of the renown system. So you complete a stronghold and you get side quests and dungeons, and all these things also feed into the renown system. So yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff.
Kind of myself, I played the game. People will be able to play it really soon, but the perks of working at
Blizzard. You heard it here first. We play the game.
So, of course, and Art provided here this footage here of a barbarian kind of going through. And I know this barbarian has got like some legendary type of gear. Cool. Well, I know that we kind of went over a little bit about armor systems and the strongholds themselves. We do a lot of the feedback from the last stream is like
in the jagged shores of northern Scotland, there's this great lighthouse called Hope's Light, and its flame has been extinguished. They kind of rely on the lighthouse to navigate. So your kind of high-level objective is to just find a path through to the lighthouse and figure out what happened. And as the player, when you arrive there, you notice the drowned have risen. To kind of do with strongholds is to try and showcase these monster families, kind of give you a glimpse into what they're about.
Yeah, because I know like back during BlizzCon, we actually BlizzCon 2019 when we revealed Diablo 4, we actually did showcase the drowned here in a stronghold, which is really cool to see.
Oh, legendary!
Yeah.
I never knew what it was because I was playing with the UI off. So. But actually, that might be going back system in Diablo 4, and just to quickly summarize that, Renown. It rewards you with engaging with various open world activities. You gain renown in each of the 5 regions of the game, and when you hit certain milestones of renown, you'll get rewards. You'll get really cool stuff like additional potion charges, skill points, even paragon
so
points.
Monster used to not have armor. So however amount the damage player deals, that's however amount of damage the monster gonna take. Mm-hmm. So it has an advantage. It's pretty like we say from level 31, a monster from level 31 to 32. We want to increase their defense power, the time to kill by 10%.
Content. When you've completed a stronghold, and in some cases you've kind of cleansed the evil as much as it can be in a world like Sanctuary. People feel safe enough.
Ends up with a super big number, like billions or even trillions. And for player to be able to kill this monster in a reasonable time, the player needs to, because the number is so big, so long, it covers a big chunk of the screen.
Yeah, it's hard to understand too. Like, reading, combat in Diablo is really fast. You want to be able
quests. Many strongholds actually unlock dungeons. So, if you are hunting for aspects in the Codex of Power, or you're engaging with the Whispers of the Dead or Nightmare Dungeons endgame systems, you're probably really going to want to discover these.
That's awesome. So yeah, just like the last stream we had, we talked a little bit about
area of the game. It starts as kind of undiscovered space, and then once you've discovered it, they show up on the map. They have some iconography to let you know that, hey, there's a cool piece of content for you to go do here.
Nice. And then
Actually have a minimum level, so you might actually discover one that you're just under leveled for. There's nothing stopping you from trying to take it on, but you're probably going to die.
Unless you're playing hardcore, and then you probably don't. Then you make to try to conquer a stronghold at a lower level. So. But yeah, with the and a lot, again, this is just a brand new feature for interact with new vendors and so forth from that side is also just completely game changing from that.
Yeah, absolutely. And a lot of the new content that you unlock, completing a stronghold is kind of like only half of the feature, right?
Yeah.
And the other half is all the additional stuff that gets unlocked afterwards.
That's very cool. Yeah, strongholds is sounding awesome. Again, the perks of working at Blizzard. But yeah, it most definitely is a cool feature, and I had strongholds completely change like the whole entire map, and just having like even a waypoint closer to wherever you need to go for unique skills and so forth that are like kind of modified based off the gear. So trying to show off a little bit of a higher level barbarian for people because Barb's just
Kind of clip on the floor.
found a clip.
The stronghold you're looking at here, this is called Hope's Light. The port town of Merwin nearby is particularly affected. It's the only port town in all of Scotland. They consider this a sacred place, and obviously the brand new monster family in Diablo 4. They're these super mysterious creatures that kind of shamble up onto the shores from the depths of the sea. And they drag these like bells and mysterious idols with them. Nobody really knows like who they are or what they want. But one of the other things that were super...
And then since then, I know we had a quarterly update blog that talked a little bit about monster families, where we even talked about like familiars, for instance, and so forth that were up there. But like, yeah, this is kind of like the first like updated
strongholds at the system level, and kind of like why you, the player, might care. Strongholds, they provide you with a lot of really awesome rewards. Obviously, you slay a bunch of monsters, you kill a boss, you're going to get a bunch of XP and loot. Beyond that, strongholds also reward you with a high amount of renown, all stands. Beyond all this, like strictly, gold, XP, loot, renown, beyond all this strictly character progression stuff, I mentioned before, conquering a stronghold has a lasting impact on the world and unlocks. Some strongholds will actually become towns after. They'll have vendors, waypoints. Other strongholds might unlock a shortcut path to a different area, a waypoint.
Obviously going through dungeons ends up unlocking or finding new codexes. Actually completing strongholds will unlock new dungeons that will let you get more codex or more powers within your codex itself.
Mm-hmm. So, like we say, from level 31, a monster from level 31 to 32, we want to increase their defense power, the time to kill by 10%.